Hi guys, it's Ross. Hope you're having a great day. Today I just wanted to do a video showing you how to use a normal blender as a juicer. Now the first thing you're going to need is an extremely stylish Teletubbies plate. Then you're going to need some fruit. We want juice, you can do whatever you want. You want to use a blender. This is a cheap basic Argos £10 blender. You also want to use a muslin cloth. You're going to use that to get the bits out of the fruit, out of the juice. And then you want a container to drink your juice out of in the end. Right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take your very stylish and fashionable Teletubbies plate. You want to place, you want to take your fruit on it, and then you want to start processing the fruit. Now, to peel the orange, don't follow my advice and use a knife because you'll probably end up cutting yourself. I'm just not very good at peeling citrus fruits. I'm not a big fan of them, but as it's in a juice and it's mixed in with apple, it's not so bad. Now the white pith, you want to try and get as much of that off as possible because that's what makes the citrus fruit bitter. Right. What you want to do now is you want to take the apple once you process the citrus fruit or whatever other one fruit. If you're doing an apple, don't worry about taking the core out. Now obviously you can use bananas, berries would be my favourite, but we didn't have any in the fridge. Right, now you've processed all your fruit, you want to try and avoid standing in front of the camera, and you want to just place all of the fruit into the blender. Now it all depends what fruit you're using. If you're using a very soft fruit, if you're doing lots and lots of oranges for example, or tangerines, it would work perfectly this way. But as I'm using an apple in with it, which is a hard fruit, as you'll see in a minute, all of the orange will disappear, but the apple will stay sort of moderately intact. That's because this is a blender, food processor, and ideally it needs to have some kind of liquid in there. So if you've got this same problem I'm having now and it's not doing much, it's just making a lot of noise, what you want to do is you want to go over to the tap and you want to get a tiny amount of water, perhaps an eighth of a cup of water. Come back with your eighth cup of water, pour it in. Don't forget you can always add, but you can never take away. Put it in, and as you will see, it starts to bubble a bit, and then when it goes, it goes. And there you go. Now, what you've got at the moment is you've got this sort of thick, smoothie-like consistency. Now, this isn't really what you want from a juice. Perhaps if you're on a juice fasting diet, this would be ideal because you've got the pulp, which is going to help your digestive tract, obviously, if you're on an all-juice diet. And it's also going to sort of add sort of consistency and fill you up. But for this, because it's just a juice, I don't really want the pulp. I prefer it without the bits. This is where the muslin cloth comes in. I'm going to take the muslin cloth, I'm going to pour half of the juice in. Now, this does look like, from obviously watching it on the camera now, like it's going to be very, very messy, as you can sort of see the consistency of it. And as you'll see now, when I start to squeeze it, it does look quite messy, but I'll talk to you about that later. But yeah, just want to start squeezing it, and what this will do is you'll get the smoothest juice ever. So what you end up with in the end is quite a dry pulp. As you can see, it's sort of flaking away onto the table. There you go, dry pulp. Now you could make like a fruit cheese out of this. I've seen recipes for fruit cheeses, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to throw it away. Time to drink. Now, when I was drinking this, I didn't actually realise that I had lumps of orange on my hand. But yeah, very, very nice, very enjoyable. Now, if you to clear up, obviously, I've shown you how. I think I've shown you how to clear up a Blender before, and I'll leave that link to that video in the description box below. To clean all the muslin cloth, all you have to do is just rinse it out in warm water, wring it out, sort of rub it on itself. But try to be careful because obviously it's quite a fragile cloth. Now you're probably thinking that's going to be a terrible sticky mess. All I've done is just put down some normal household kitchen cleaner, just squirted it down, and it's literally taking 10 seconds. Now, ideally, obviously, you do this all in one go, and if you wanted, you could put it in the Kilner jars that you see in the background there. I'm going to have a go at using a Kilner jar. It's the first one I've ever bought. Just want to test it out before I buy quite a lot, just to give it a go at preserving some stuff in it. And then what you could do in it is you just make up loads and loads of this fruit juice all in one go. Put it in there, obviously boil it up. I'll show you how to do that in a future video, hopefully within the next week or so, and then that'll last for over a year. But preferably you do it fresh. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed this sort of strange audio commentary thing I've got going on here. That's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.